this. The heart sits like this. Wait. Yeah, wait. This way. Yeah, right. I stopped. Oh, okay. It goes like that. Okay, my thunder was taken because I didn't get it right. Okay, it does not sit like this, but it sits like that. So as you're looking at these, yeah, the base, right shoulder, apex, left hip. That's it. So as you're looking at this, you are not going to be looking at it face on like this. You're going to be looking at it kind of a little bit more side view.
But this is still called interior.
It is,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
But you can see the oracle is here. The other oracle is on the other side over here, behind the lung. Oh, I don't know why he shows this. Okay. This one, see how it kind of has like a powder blue, grayish background? On these, if you don't view it as a presentation, you can click on the picture and click on format and then click crop, and you can pull these out and get the labels. He just cropped it down, but you can do that for several of these pictures. So this one's all labeled for you. I'm not going to go through it except for a couple things. See on this side, you can see the right auricle here, which the chamber would be the right atrium. You don't see the left. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be part of the left. The pulmonary trunk is always more anterior than the aorta. And look, the superior vena cava is just that short. Because just like arteries, when veins anastomose, when they come together, they get new names. So these, the brachiocephalic vein here and the brachiocephalic vein here will anastomose into the superior vena cava. So again, the pulmonary trunk is more anterior and it splits into the right and the left pulmonary arteries. Now that right side is only pumping blood from that right ventricle to here. That's it. So the right side is not really muscular. The left side is muscular. Okay, so here's the heart down here, and it's still in the pericardium. The thymus, we will learn, is part of the immune system, and that sits on top of the heart. I don't think any of his models show that, but some models online, you'll see the thymus there. It's pretty small in adults because we've had illnesses, we've seen bacteria, we've fought off viruses, so our thymus doesn't have to be that big. It's huge in a kid because they're seeing viruses for the first time and their immune system is fighting them off. So their immune system is like superpower mode, and that thymus is really big for them.
So does it shrink or does it just not grow at all?
It shrinks as we get older. Yeah. So just like anything in the body, if you're not using it, the body's going to make it atrophy and get smaller. Like postmenopausal women, she's not using that uterus anymore, so it shrinks it up and makes it smaller. Ovaries shrivel up and get smaller. It's paraplegic, muscles shrivel up, get smaller. Same thing with the thymus. This is a good picture because it shows that fibrous pericardium on the outside. This lining the fibrous pericardium is the parietal pericardium. So it's kind of that shiny thing right here. And then the visceral pericardium hugs the organ itself. another name for the visceral pericardium. Did you see that on your list maybe? It's also called the epicardium. Okay, so epicardium and visceral pericardium are the same thing. Here is the heart. Again, you can see the right atrium there. This vessel goes between the right atrium and the right ventricle. That's the right coronary artery. And then this one coming down serves the right ventricle. What is it? Yes, that's the right marginal artery. Small cardiac vein would be right next to it.
And that double stuff you told me to do.
Yeah, good.
It works.
Good. I think that's how I learned it, yeah. So here you see the superior vena cava. And this right here would be the no, that's the aorta. That's the aorta here, because it's got the 1 branch, 2 branch, and then 3rd branch you can't see. This would be the pulmonary trunk. Because, it goes like this. So that's the aorta, superior vena cava, and the pulmonary trunk is over here. Do you see how that works? That's the same picture, just up close. No, same picture. Okay, this one is pretty odd. It's a sagittal view. So the patient is looking front. So the aorta comes over, and that's the thoracic or descending aorta until it penetrates the diaphragm. Once it penetrates the diaphragm, it gets a new name, the abdominal aorta. This one's labeled for you, but that's where the heart would be. And then you see these 2 vessels. This one's going to be the inferior vena cava. Because it's coming up, the heart would come out from the screen. So that's an inferior. This is the aorta. Look at the thickness of that aorta compared to the inferior vena cava. Pressure is really high in the aorta. The blood pressure, if you took blood pressure in the inferior or superior vena cava, do you know what it would be? 0. It's 0 blood pressure. Because it's going in one direction. These vessels are big, and they're at the very end of the pump. They're barely making it there, yeah. Okay, so with this one, here, I think the next one is better, but the one more to the outside is going to be the pulmonary trunk, and this one is going to be the aorta. Let me show you, yeah, this one you can see it better. Look at the thickness of this wall compared to the thickness of this wall. A lot of elastic fibers in the aorta here versus a pulmonary trunk here. And it's showing the valves. So this tricuspid valve is called the pulmonary valve, and this tricuspid valve is called the aortic valve.
So the pulmonary trunk is not an artery?
Not yet. It is, but it's not called an artery until it splits. Pulmonary trunk is just right here, and then it splits into the pulmonary arteries.
So the pulmonary trunk sending blood to the lungs, right?
Yes, uh-huh.
So it doesn't have to be that powerful then? Okay,
No.
that's why it's thinner.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Oh, I see your point. Yes, technically it is an artery, yes, but it's not getting as much pressure as the aorta
Okay.
is. You're absolutely right, yes. I knew you had a point, I just didn't follow it yet. But yes, technically it is an artery, but this gets that left ventricular pump.
Okay.
So that's why it's much thicker. And again, here's a pulmonary trunk on the right. You can see the thickness is different there compared to here, which is the aorta. This is a great one. It looks kind of like space age, I don't know. But you can see the vessels going around, right coronary artery, right marginal artery, anterior interventricular artery, circumflex goes around. You tell me, what is number 3? Yes. Aorta, yeah. If that's the aorta, what's 8? Pulmonary trunk?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So what is number, I don't know what 9 is, the vessel here.
Superior.
Superior vena cava, good. Number 4, it's pulling up,
Oh, the oracle.
yeah, that's the oracle. I know, it's not so clear, but good job. Okay, this is the right versus left ventricle. If you compare the pictures side by side, look at the picture, the size difference, the thickness of the right ventricle versus the thickness of that left ventricle. Big difference. One thing that you should do with your hearts this week, you're going to do the coronal or frontal cut. You see everything that way. Don't do any other kind of cut because you'll ruin the heart. You won't see anything. But right before you're done and you're going to pitch it, go through the ventricles and do a transverse cut through the ventricles. And you're going to see this beautiful thing, just like in your book. The right ventricle is moon-shaped. The left ventricle is cone-shaped. And it just goes to show you that you get more pressure from a cone-shaped ventricle than you do from a moon-shaped ventricle, right? This is an awesome picture too. You just see everything.
Because you can see it has more muscle.
Yes, it does. Yeah, look at that thickness. That myocardium is much more on the left than the right. So the wall between the ventricles is what? Interventricular septum. Good. What is this valve?
Oh, the valve.
Tricuspid, yes. What are these things? Those are papillary muscles, right? The chordae tendineae are here.
Okay.
And the trabeculae carni, look at that. It looks like scar tissue. I just saw a Freddy Krueger movie over the weekend. It was one of the last ones, like, I don't know, number 17 or something.
So
Anyway.
do you have the trabecular on the left?
Yes.
You do?
Uh-huh. This right in here is trabeculae carni, all those kind of struts and grooves. That's trabeculae carni. You do have it on the right too, but they just don't have it opened up well enough
Okay.
to see. Yeah. This is a big papillary muscle here. It looks like a big finger sticking up.
Who came up with this stuff, making heart into a heart shaped like that? I really thought that's how the heart was, like
Yeah,
really cute.
No.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So the caudae tendinae, what are they? Are those the those are the
strings?
that's what okay.
Yeah, the strings. They're connective tissue.
Yeah.
They're probably just collagen fibers, really, that attach the valve with papillary muscles.
Okay.
So you can imagine that when that ventricle fills up, the papillary muscles pull the chordae tendineae and open up the valve, but when it contracts, papillary muscles contract and the chordae tendineae contract, the valve closes some, and it just prevents that valve from blowing up into the atrium.
Mm.
You'll see the chordae tendineae and the valves. The pulmonary valve and the aortic valve, those I think oftentimes are really good to see on the heart. Lots of times when you do your frontal cut, you keep half of that vessel, that valve, so that you can, the vessel is like this, and you can easily put your finger up into it, and the valve pushes out of the way. But if you come back down, it coats your finger, and you can't go back. So play with it. Stick your fingers in the valves and see that they open easily on one side, but they're tough on the other. Okay, what is this branch called?
The pulmon. Oh, the
Brachiocephalic artery, right? What's this next one?
cephalic.
Common,
Oh.
carotid, which one?
Left.
Left, good. And then this one you can see here, subclavian.
Subclavian.
Yes, which one?
Left.
Left,
Oh,
yes. The right side is served from the brachiocephalic artery, the left side gets its own branches. Originally, that's why they thought people would have pain in their left arm while having a heart attack, because the left side was directly, the branches come right off of the aorta, but then they realized that it's wrong. It's referred pain, and you know referred pain, same thing as an ice cream headache, or if you scratch your side and then all of a sudden your back itches, that's referred, not pain, but it's the same idea. The brain misinterprets and says, oh, your heart hurts? Well, surely you must be wrong, because we never get information saying that the heart is in trouble. You must mean your left arm. So then the brain tells you that it's your left arm and not your heart. So anyway, that's it yes, question.
Does pain in the left shoulder happen before a heart attack occurs, or
Usually as it's happening.
as it's happening now?
Yeah. Sometimes the jaw is another place. I can't remember which side.